What Christmas would be complete without a Christmas tree? Believe it or not, this rich custom wasn't always around. Though the custom began pagan, it was baptized and adopted by the wisdom of a courageous saint, with the help of an axe and some miraculous aid. But I suppose you're wondering, why did he need an axe? Now stay with me to hear this story. Howdy, and welcome to America Needs Fatima. My name is 𝗕𝗲𝗰𝗇𝗃, and I am so glad that you are joining me here today. I am so very grateful that you would take time out of your day to spend time with me. Now, if you want to mass that every single day in your name, well, make sure you click right about here. And if you want to subscribe so you never miss out on another video, well, you can click the subscribe button that's right down below. And if you would like to hear an absolutely amazing story about Our Lady's power and love, well, I have good news for you. You can just keep watching. Now, that Christmas tree in your living room has an ancient, incredible history. The saint responsible for it was Saint Boniface, an Englishman who lived in the 9th century and felt called to evangelize the German nation. Every winter, the locals offered a sacrifice to a mighty oak tree called Thunder Oak in honor of the pagan German god Thor. Back then, people had a superstitious awe of trees and nature, much like some people today, if you get my drift. This sacrifice to Thor was usually a child, not unlike today's human sacrifice, whitewashed in the name of abortion, but the pagans were sacrificing a child on Christmas Eve. It's not only an attack on innocent human life and children, but also a demonic blasphemy against the divine word who humbled himself by becoming a child in the womb of Our Lady. So, one Christmas Eve, fired by holy anger, Saint Boniface decided to do away with the barbaric custom and bravely showed up just in time to prevent the killing, with the small child laid out for the sacrifice. The executioner raised his hammer high, but as he swung it, Saint Boniface blocked the blow with his bishop's staff, miraculously breaking the great stone hammer and saving the child's life. Then, in front of the astonished people, he proceeded to hack away at the massive trunk. And that's why he needed the axe. Now, legend has it that a miraculous gust of wind pushed down the tree at the first blow. The pagans were impressed that their god did not strike down the daring priest, and they accepted Christianity. As the giant oak collapsed, a small tree stood there that somehow escaped destruction. Pointing to it, the holy man said, "This little tree, a young child of the forest, shall be your holy tree tonight. It is the wood of peace. It signifies an endless life, for its leaves are evergreen, and see how it points upward towards heaven. Let this be called the tree of the Christ child. Gather about it not in the wild wood, but in your own homes. There it will shelter no deeds of blood, but loving gifts and rites of kindness." And so Saint Boniface did away with an idle but wisely filled the vacuum left by a pagan canceled custom with another tree, now used as a symbol that directed the new Christians to the true God. Now, I'm so glad that we got to talk about this absolutely amazing story today. Now, every time we look to our Christmas trees during this season, we can thank Saint Boniface for bringing this beautiful element of the Catholic faith into so many people's homes and in the public sphere. It's so much more special to look at the beautiful green tree in your parlor, shining with lights and laden with gifts, and know that you are taking part in a powerful tradition that's a millennia old. Now, the act of gift giving is ancient, with some of the most powerful gifts being those brought to the Christ child by the three magi. That's why we here at America Needs Fatima think it's important to give our new Child of Mary members 3 very important gifts when they join. As soon as you become a child of Mary, your name is sent to a local priest who will offer a full traditional Catholic Mass in your name and for your intentions every day of the year. You will also receive a beautiful metal lapel pin featuring the face of Our Lady, so that way you can wear it and be a walking shrine of devotion wherever you go. And finally, your third gift is a full subscription to 𝗧𝗍𝗃 magazine. In 𝗧𝗍𝗃, we feature articles talking about Catholic traditions like the Christmas tree that we shared with you today, advice from some of the great Catholic philosophers, cutting-edge Catholic news, prayer suggestions, and so much more. We at America Needs Fatima designed 𝗧𝗍𝗃 magazine to be a way for you to be inspired, informed, and spiritually fulfilled. So if you or someone you know would like to receive all 3 of these spiritual gifts this Christmas season, well, make sure you click the link in the description box below to sign up to become a child of Mary today. All right, back to Saint Boniface. Saint Boniface was courageous in risking his life by cutting down a pagan shrine. It makes me wonder how Christians can so easily cave into pressures. For instance, saying Happy Holidays instead of Merry Christmas. If Saint Boniface can risk his life for Christ, the absolute least we can do is keep Christ in Christmas. And today's story is only one episode in Saint Boniface's apostolate. He spent years working to convert the Germanic peoples to save their souls from hell, and later became known as the Apostle of Germany. He was ultimately a martyr, slain by pagans during a confirmation ceremony. So as true children of Mary, we should sacrifice ourselves for sinners, as Our Lady asked at Fatima, and with the intercession of Saint Boniface, be willing to give our very lives for this cause. So as I mentioned before, the sacrifice of a child at Christmas was a blasphemy inspired by a pagan god. But as King David and St. Paul writes, all pagan gods are demons. Psalm 95:5 and 1 Corinthians 10:20, St. Boniface, filled with righteous indignation, was making public reparation for sin. The least we can do is listen to Our Lady's request at Fatima to make the first 5 Saturday devotions as reparation for the 5 blasphemies against her wise and immaculate heart. And I'll end with this. Wherever you see a Christmas tree, not only remember the love that our Lord gave us by his birth, but also ask, am I willing to sacrifice myself for him who willingly gave his life for me? Am I willing to stand up for him in the public square and pray a rosary for Our Lady as St. Boniface faced a crowd of pagans? Am I willing to sacrifice myself, as Our Lady asked at Fatima? All right, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and may God bless you and Mary Immaculate keep you under her mantle. God love you.
Every new Child of Mary member gets a subscription to 𝗧𝗍𝗃 magazine as one of their gifts when they join. Become a Child of Mary today by clicking right here on your screen. As soon as you join, we will start sending this beautiful and spiritual Catholic magazine straight to your front door. Thank you, and may God bless you.